Welcome everyone to D20 Tavern, Arizona. I'm your Dungeon Master, JC DeVault. We would like to start today with some announcements. We would like to give a shout out to Imperial Outpost. Thank you so much for allowing us to post our videos and our content on your Facebook page and for sharing our materials as well. This is a place where you can find dice, books, miniatures, and a whole lot more. So definitely check it out if you live in Arizona. We would like to send out a special message to our rule lawyers out there. We love you, we respect you, but we ask that you understand that this is our game. It is a homebrew, and our players are new to the game. So please refrain from judging what happens around our table. Thank you. In our previous episode, the party split. One made of Clink and Smoke headed to the local tavern named Orks Palace to find a buyer for the Magical Moonshine. While at the tavern, they met a buyer and a charming Tiefling who invited them to her room after a breathtaking performance for a more private meeting. The other half, the party made of Korth and Grax, are now hiding the evidence of the goblins that they had killed. In this episode, we join Smoke and Clink as they seal the deal and then find out what transpires with our other half of the party, Korth and Grax. Enjoy, everyone.
Old here, heartless cold, paid in coin of gold. He comes, he'll go, leave naught behind but heartache and woe. Deep, deep woe.
Alright. I take the gold and I look at you like, because do I know that we're supposed to go meet the Tiefling?
Well, I'm gonna gesture for you to follow me, and I'm gonna hold up 3 and make a gesture to go upstairs.
All right. So you guys begin to walk upstairs. As you guys start to walk upstairs, some people start to come in through the doorway as you guys are walking up. Actually, we'll say you guys are walking into the door as you can start to hear a commotion coming in. Another form of singing that starts to come from outside as you close the door. Back at the camp, the sun is starting to set. What do you guys do?
This is the group trying to hide bodies, right?
Yeah. So, I'm gonna...
You find yourself in the hut with these bodies, and you still got some time till it gets dark. What do you guys do?
So I want to make sure there's no identifying marks on them. And I think we stripped all their possessions off. So want to make sure there's no other identifying features that can be easily removed. And then I'm going to look at my brother and say, brother, I think we need to make these fellows unrecognizable.
I just kind of shudder. Do what you must do.
Okay. And I descend on them, and so what I want to do is I want to scratch up their faces and bodies a little bit with my claws and teeth and whatnot.
I turn away.
And so
Glad I'm not there.
So I'm just trying to make it look like maybe they were mauled by an animal of some kind.
Dragonborn.
Yeah, and so I want to make their faces unrecognizable, and if any of them have scars or tattoos or anything like that, I'm gonna make that part unrecognizable as well.
So in this primal sense, as you start going through this, and at the same time, out of respect for this state, because you're in no way, in a sense, you're doing this for your family, and you're doing this out of protection, and for the respect of the dead bodies that you guys have just put down. Now, what are you doing during this time?
I know my brother well enough that I don't want to see what he's doing, so I exit the tent and I just keep an eye out.
As you walk out, the sun's beginning to set. Now, this almost these not dragonflies, but what do they call those bugs in the south? Like
Mosquitoes?
Lightning beam?
Lightning bugs?
like lighting, like the
Bottom
bug.
of
Yeah, so they start coming in to the hut as they go, and they come in, and as they come in, this magical sense comes into this area, and it begins to surround your brother, in a sense, as he's eating him, and he begins to like glow, right, and as this goes, and the spores come through you at the same time.
Spores?
Yeah, these
Okay.
spores begin to come, and they go in, and you start to feel like this huge adrenaline rush as you're like, everything begins to like, this primal sense of dragon enters your body, and this voice goes, "It's okay, my son. This is a holy feeling. You've done well. You will be my holy rage in this land of primal evil." And it is your father, Lathander, saying this. And inside it begins to glow green.
Sorry, did you say my father, Lathander?
Yeah, like your father, Lathander, as in like your Lord and Savior,
Oh, okay.
Lathander.
My
right?
God.
Your God. And as these spores come in, and you're taking care of this, and it helps. It's all kind of helps you, right? As you go through and you're chewing them, and you're going and almost. Are you wanting them to turn them into a meal?
No, that's
Or
not my objective.
Not like a meal to eat, but like mush them up, or are you just trying to make them?
I want to make it seem like when somebody finds them, like they were attacked and killed by animals.
Okay, so that's definitely happening right now. And you also kind of notice these spores, they come in, and they help with this. With that, everyone will be level 3, okay? As we hit this next sense, okay? So that will happen. You guys can go ahead and level up to level 3, but we'll carry this out through with what's going on for next. What is, you get all that done.
I want to wait until it's dark, and then I want to go and scout between the hut that we've kind of commandeered and the river, and just see if there's any prying eyes about or anything like that.
Make a perception. Well, he's probably the one doing that. That hit the thing. Roll it again.
Oh. 25?
25. Everything seems to be kind of going towards the town, right? Nothing's out in this area. Just like the lighting bugs and nothing
I
else.
say, we are alone, brother. We can
It's
rest.
time. No, it's not time for rest. We need to take these goblin fellows and take them across the river. They got attacked by animals out there.
I nod, and I grab. Well, I don't grab, but I pick one up in each arm, and
I'll do
carry
the
them out of the tent and walk towards the river.
So there's 5.
Okay. Well.
There were. I thought there was 4. Oh.
There was 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I carry 2 in one arm and 1 in the other? Or they...
Make a strength check.
It's gonna be 17.
It's good enough. So you can
Okay.
carry all.
I kind of carry 2 in one arm and
Mhm.
1 in the other. Just kind of walk out there.
I take the other 2 and go across the river,
So-
or go
so-
to the riverbank.
So it's a journey to get there with these bodies, right?
200 yards or feet.
200 yards.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty good.
I want to be a little bit stealthy too. I don't want to just be clomping through.
So you get to the edge of the river. It's a slow trekking river as it goes down. Let's make a perception when we get there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
14.
25 again.
25. As you get down to the bottom there, what you see is what looks to be a dog.
A
It's
dog.
kind of like gnawing on some sort of carcass that's down there. And it is a black dog.
I'd like to approach him, feel out if he's familiar or if he's friendly, and just reassure him that we don't mean him any harm.
When you start to approach, it turns to you guys. It's got 2 heads.
That's unusual. It's kind of, my eyes kind of perk up a little bit.
And it
I
starts
just,
growling.
I take one of the goblins and I just kind of toss him a little bit in his direction.
Beeline head. Who's like in the front of you two?
I guess I am.
All right. So the riverbank is here, and it's like a slope up to, and like here's like the ground, right? But it's a gradual slope as it goes up. So you guys are at the front. The dog's like here on a carcass, and it begins like coming up towards you guys.
Okay, it's pretty shallow.
You throw like a
River's over here.
river's back
Oh,
here.
okay, gotcha.
You guys are up here with their bodies. Right.
Okay.
You throw a body at it, and it definitely one of the nope, doesn't take it. It definitely is looking right beeline-eyed at one's head's looking at you, one head's looking at you.
I step aside a little bit this way. It's gonna have to choose one of us.
Yeah, Anish.
All right.
17.
16.
17. 16.
A little sad that all my high rolls are being wasted on dog observations and initiative rolls.
It's going to.
It doesn't respond at all to my attempts at animal handling.
No. Comes right at you. And it will bite you. $11
No.
Well, gets 2 attacks, of course.
and 10.
No.
So this is an ugly 2-headed hound that wrote, and the feeling that you got when it was looking at you is hate burns, and it's just pure hatred as it sees you guys kind of come up, and it stinks so bad. As this saliva and foam kind of comes out of his mouth. 17.
Bonus action, Shillelagh. And let's see if he feels froggy. Oh, that's good. That's a 23.
23. Hits.
4.
4 damage. So you hit it. Wah! And a good solid hit. What you would expect for it to be like whining and stuff. It's definitely
Oh,
not.
you know what? I should be adding my spellcasting ability to the damage.
Because it's Shillelagh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my spell attack bonus is 6, so that would make it 10.
10 damage. That makes it go. Grax.
Well, I walk over here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I try to flank him. Do I get advantage on a hit?
No.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
Pick it up, reroll that.
Well, it's a 12.
Oh, that's a 7, not a 1.
Yeah.
12 hits.
12 hits. All right. I have the goblins in hand, so I just take a goblin and I say, "Bad dog," and I smack him as hard as I can.
Okay.
With the
That's
goblin.
amazing.
Okay. Roll.
Just it's like a rag doll in my hand.
1d4.
Plus it's a strength attack, right? So I get my
Yep.
okay. So that's a 10.
The body, as you hit it, like you hit it, and the leg like comes off of.
I'm holding on to the
They're
leg.
holding on. You have just the leg left, and the body's like hanging there. The dog's turn, and it's going to, since you hit it last, it's one of the heads is going to come at you, and that's going to be a 19.
That's a hit.
This will be 5 damage,
Okay.
5 piercing damage, and you need to make a Constitution save.
Okay. It's a 16.
16 makes it. You feel this like venom almost come into your body, but you overcome it.
So as a reaction, I cast Wrath of Storms. So when a creature within 5 feet of me hits me, they take 2d8 lightning or thunder damage. So lightning damage.
That's a reaction.
It's a reaction,
Wow.
being
Okay.
a thunder cleric.
All right.
These are d10s, d8s. Do you know my spell
Nope.
save DC? No. That's 6.
Is it 2 or 3?
2d8.
Okay. So 6
that's
damage.
6 damage.
So is it just one time?
No, I can use this a number of times, but I'm just using it right now. This one time.
Does it take up a spell slot? Is that what happens?
Nope. I
Okay.
just did.
So it's
I
gonna
can
bite
use
you-
it equal to my wisdom modifier.
It's gonna bite you again, and that's 15.
15 hits.
And that's gonna be 7 damage. Make another con save.
That's a 3.
And you are now poisoned.
So he takes another 2d8 damage.
Okay.
It's a reaction.
Yep.
You only get one reaction.
Yeah,
per
one
turn.
reaction
okay.
per turn.
Never mind then.
Good point. Thank you,
Thanks,
bro.
brother.
You. So.
Way to getting killed.
Wanna win the right way.
No, I agree.
So you're poisoned until the disease is cured. Every 24 hours that elapses, the creature must repeat the saving throw, reducing its hit point maximum by 5 on a failure. So you need to write that on your character sheet.
Okay.
So you're poisoned.
Okay.
Then it's a quote, it's a disease.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna shellac him again. That's going to be a 14. No, 15.
15 hits. As you see it tear into your brother, and this like, as it, you're not wearing armor, so it grabs skill. One grabs skill, and another one grabs skill, and you see this like venom go right into his body.
That is going to be 12 more.
12 more damage.
Wow.
It kind of, it yelps as you bury your stick into this dog, right?
I'm gonna bonus action Hungry Jaws,
Ooh.
and that's a
It
attack
kind of
with
like
a bite.
clinches down the up.
Ooh, that's gonna be an 8 plus. That'd be strength.
Yeah. All right, so you go to bite, and it's kind of, even though it's hurt, you miss. Your turn. Okay.
I'm actually hurt pretty bad, so I'm gonna place my hand on my chest and say a silent prayer, and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Plus your wisdom modifier
Yeah, that's actually plus my.
or charisma modifier. No, it's a wisdom modifier.
No, it's plus my spellcasting ability. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. Well, it's gonna be 3. Give me it back.
Spellcasting
Oh no, it's 4.
bonus.
So I get 5 back total.
Your spell attack bonus is only
With-
4.
My
Which-
spell attack bonus is only 4.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But wisdom's only 2.
So he is going to now one bite on you,
Not me.
and that misses. And then the other one, it's gonna just turn and try to bite you. Ooh, it wanted a 20. 16.
Yeah.
Make a save. Con save. And you're gonna take 4 damage as it bites into you.
17.
And you feel that same like pain go through you, but you overcome it. 17. Your turn.
I'm gonna whack him again. 14.
Hits.
10.
How do you see it happening?
What I want to do is I want to kind of swing the club down and right at the back of one of its heads, and then I kind of want to follow through by bringing the other end of the club over and do the other head. So just crack, crack to the back of the neck.
As you see your brother there, on like in the sense of life and death, and he puts a hand on himself to revive himself. You see a little bit of life come back into him. You come down 2 hands and just hit him as hard as you can in one of the heads, as this dog just comes at you, bites you, and you take the other head that's not paying attention and you just hit it, and it buries it down into the ground, and puts it, and just basically cracks the skull as you bury your staff into its head, finishing this dog off. Cool night.
Alrighty.
I think we just found the beast that killed these goblins.
Yeah. Looks like they killed it back.
And that would be a death dog. Clutch on that dog figure there. Yeah?
No, it's a wolf.
It's a wolf. But it works though.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you guys do?
I want to.
Stinking, stenching body is what you have here. Right in front of you.
Brother, did it
Dog.
kill them here, or did it kill them across the river?
I think it killed them across the river.
So I'm gonna grab one of the goblins and swim across the river. My swim speed's the same as my walking speed, so I shouldn't have any issues with.
No,
dragging
it's
them
it's
across.
not like a rapid like it was up before. It's actually a nice, slow moving river thing here.
So I'll make the trip a couple of times.
Oh, I can carry the goblins and drag the dog too. So I help with that.
If you
yeah.
can swim, sure.
Yeah, well, it's not that bad of a river.
So when you get 4 feet, it gets 7, 9, 10, 12 feet as you get
okay,
towards
yeah,
the
I can
center.
swim. I mean, I can.
Go ahead, make your swim check. Athletics check.
Athletics. Oh, yeah, that's like a 22.
Yep, perfect. So you're able to carry the 3 bodies with you as well, and swim and do that
Okay.
miracle and do that. But yeah, you guys can take those bodies and that dog over there. Now you're pretty weakened by this, okay? You can definitely feel the side effects of this poison, like taking hold as you're making the swim over. It's not making you feel very good.
So I want to basically make it look as though a pretty nasty scuffle took place here, and want to kind of make it seem like, I don't know, this thing killed 4 of the goblins, and then the last one, they kind of died in each other's arms.
Make a performance check.
Can
Cool.
I aid with that? No, you don't put it here.
I'm
Put the arm there.
gonna guide myself because I know this is not in my wheelhouse.
And if you want to assist him with doing this, yeah,
What,
that's
like a
fine.
1d4 or something?
No, it'd be him getting a extra d20.
Roll a d20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll a d20, that's fine.
Oh, okay. It's a 12.
Nat 20
Oh.
plus 1.
Yeah, you make it look exactly how you want to. Where a big ultimate scuffle happened. Now they're naked, right?
Yeah, they don't have any anything on them.
Any armor or anything, but you stage a darn good little scuffle that took place.
No one
between
needs to
the
know
two
what
of
the
you.
goblins were doing before the wolf interrupted.
And
Oh, can I also make it look like maybe somebody came by after the fact and stripped them, like do some footprints just kind of walking away?
between the two of your footprints and stuff.
If he rolled a natural 20, so maybe let's say he makes it look like they're non-lizard footprints.
Sure.
I mean,
That would be a survival check to do that part.
I'm proficient in that. Are
So
you?
am I.
Oh, there you are.
24.
Okay, so you guys are able to walk without your toes hitting the ground and go around.
Just like this.
To best disguise the fact that there were a dragonborn and a lizard folk down on this side of the river.
Yep, and then we can go up a little ways, have the footprints kind of trail off into nothing, and then cross back to the river, go back to the hut.
All right, so as you're going back across the river, make a stealth check as you're swimming.
Oh,
And I am proficient in stealth, which doesn't seem to matter. It's an 8.
it's a 2. Splish, splash, splash.
Expertise at level 3, right?
That's okay, because the sentry's up on the bridge. You're just about 75 yards away. Roll the 1. So you guys go across the river and make your way back to the hut.
And then the remainder of our time there is going to be spent looking around, and I also want to kind of clean up the hut. Any of the goblins that bled or anything in there, I just want to make it so it doesn't look like a horrific mauling took place inside the hut.
All right.
Yeah, I try to find a place to kind of quiet myself a little bit and say a private prayer for myself and my brother. I know I feel very unwell after that attack by the dog, and I saw the dog bite my brother as well, so I just pray for Lathander's mercy on us and to strengthen us. And
You still, as you go into this prayer, you still feel this poison in you. For some reason, Lathander's not taking that away at this point in time, but you really feel that. So we will finish with that one, and we'll go back to the tavern. You guys can level up to level 3.
Hey, we just want to say thank you so much for joining us in our journey. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe to our channel, hit the notification button, and give us a comment down below. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.